Hey everybody, it's Melissa for day 9 of virtual yoga, broadcasting from Central Park Yoga in Sterling. So I'm going to do something a little bit different today. Actually, I've never taught a chair class in the studio, but I wanted to work through some gentle stretching today from a chair. So for today's practice, any kind of a chair will work. A folding chair. This is just one of the chairs I have here at the studio that people can sit in when they come in for a class. I've got a bolster for my feet. I'm short, so when I sit in certain chairs, my feet don't touch the floor. So I'm going to use that underneath the feet. So if you don't have a bolster, just maybe use a pillow for the feet if you're short like me. And maybe also grab, if you have your yoga strap or one of these straps, grab this. If you don't have one of these, just grab a towel, any kind of a towel. Maybe like a small bath towel would work good, even a hand towel. We're just going to use it to stretch, our shoulders. So take a minute and get yourself comfortable. Get what you need for practice, and then I'll meet you on the seat. So as you can see, I'm seated directly down on my chair. My feet can rest here on the bolster. If I didn't have the bolster and I'm seated all the way back on the chair, my feet are just going to kind of dangle, which I don't want. So I'm going to have this just to prop the feet up. And if you're pretty flexible, maybe you practice with me quite often and you're comfortable and cross-legged, you can always, for this part, sit in cross-legged or half lotus, just doing what feels good on the body today. Let's just take a moment here and do a little bit of settling in. So just inviting you to close the eyes and open those shoulders, drawing them down and back. Feeling expansion through the Anahata chakra, the heart center. The arms can rest down by your sides if you're more comfortable there. Maybe they rest with the palms on the knees. Still sitting up nice and tall through our spine, so we don't want to hunch forward. Okay, so keeping our posture nice and tall. Start to check in with the muscles of your face. Resting through the forehead. And the muscles around your eyes, around your ears, your nose. Softening through our jaws. Allow the tongue to just kind of float in the mouth. Checking in with the breath today. Just beginning to lengthen the inhales, extending our exhales, filling up with as much oxygen as possible as we breathe in. And exhale either through the nostrils or out the mouth. I'm beginning to notice the deepening of the breath, the sound of the pranayama. Allowing ourselves a moment to bring the mind completely into the practice. So draining out the busy mind thoughts of the day, those what we call vrittis in yoga, the chatter that comes into the mind space. So allowing all that chatter, the things we can't control, all that just draining out of the mind. Just let it roll off. Maybe just setting an intention today of, I have everything I need. Breath flowing deep. Mind should be settled in place. And as you find an inhale, we'll go ahead and just blink the eyes open, allowing the eyelids to remain soft and relaxed. We can, if we're cross-legged on the chair, let's go ahead and uncross and bring our feet down to the floor or onto your bolster. Let's just warm up the senses a little bit. So make sure that the back of the chair is supporting you, okay? So scooch the booty back to the back of the chair. Make sure the spine is tall. We're just gonna take our hands together and just rub them together like this, activating energy. And when you're ready, just cup the hands over the eyes. Couple of breaths. Rubbing hands together again. Cupping the ears. So we don't want to touch the ears, but just creating like a little suction cup almost around the ear space. Feeling heat, energy from the hands, waking the ears. Rub the hands together. Couple of breaths. And then cover the face. Rubbing hands together. And place the hands over the heart. Noticing the beating of the heart. Being grateful today for breath, for the heart beating. Rubbing hands together again. And just take your hands and brush the arm space. Brush down through your hands and your fingers. Maybe come onto the inner part of the arm on the forearm space. Maybe up onto the upper arm, your shoulders. Maybe just work down to your legs. Brushing stagnant energy, getting it moving. And when you're ready, just sitting up nice and tall. Shoulders peeling down and back. We'll breathe in. Exhaling, just look to the left. Inhale and find your center. And exhaling to the right. Inhale and center. Exhale to left. Inhale to the center. Exhaling to the right. Inhale and find your center. Let's take a full exhale. On our inhale, reach the arms out to a T. Palms are going to face forward. And let's exhale, just hugging the arms in around the body. Inhale and open up. And exhale, hugging those arms in. Switch the arm that's on the top when we hug it. Inhale and open up. And exhale, hugging it. Inhale and open. And exhale, we hug it in. Let's do 2 more. Okay, inhale, open those arms out wide. And then exhale, just release the arms down. Now we're gonna scooch up just a little bit on our chair. Okay, keep the feet heavily rooted through your bolster, or if your feet are flat on the floor, that's fine. Shoulders opening up. Take a breath. And we'll do some cat and cow from this position. So we're going to inhale and draw our spine forward. Open through the shoulders, lift the head and drop it back just a little bit. When we exhale, we're going to round the spine back, tuck shoulders, tuck the chin. Inhale, back to the cow. So drawing through and forward with the spine. And exhale, rounding it back, cat. Inhale to cow. And exhale to cat. And we'll set up nice and tall. Find an inhale. Shoulders opening up. And let's inhale, just reach the arms up. Now as we exhale, leading with our heart and just folding about halfway, so not coming all the way down. Crown of head reaches forward. On the inhale, rising up. Exhale, we hinge it forward. Inhale and rise it up. Exhale and hinge it forward. And let's inhale, rising it up. 2 more. Exhale and hinge. Inhale, rising up. One more. Exhale, arms release down. And let's just do a gentle twist of the body. So we'll take our right hand to the left knee. You can let your left hand just be on the base of the chair behind you slightly. Take an inhale, lengthen through your spine all the way up through the crown of the head. Exhale, twist a little deeper, maybe looking over the shoulder. And just take a couple of breaths. Exhale, and again release and inhale to the center. Shoulders open. And we'll do the other side. Left hand to the right knee. Bring that right hand behind you, maybe just on the base of your chair. Sit up nice and tall, breathing in. And exhale, we'll twist a little further, looking over the right shoulder. Couple of deep breaths. Exhale, find release. Inhale, come to the center. Let's grab our strap or a towel, whatever you have available, and we're just going to stretch our legs and our feet. So let's start with our right leg. So just take your strap on the base of your foot and extend your leg forward. So I'll turn my leg to the side just so you can see it. So the leg is straight. Please activate your sit bones, your glutes, the quads, and just press through the heel, drawing our toes back towards the body. Keep the shoulders down. And just breathe here. Exhale, slowly release the right leg down. And we'll switch to the other side. So strap's going to go around the base of the left foot. Okay, set it up. Grab your towel, your strap. Make sure your arms can be relaxed though, so we don't want to scrunch up like this. Okay, rest the arms. Root down through your right foot. Extend that left leg forward. And flex the foot. So push through your heel, draw the toes back. And just breathe here. Exhale when you're ready. Let that left leg release down. Let's hang on to our strap. And let's just go ahead and take the strap in our hands. Our legs can just be bent. So you want your hands to be pretty far apart. We want our arms to be straight. Okay. Inhale, let's lift. On the exhale, just twist towards your right. Let your right arm pull forward, left arm pulls back. Remember to breathe here. Inhale, let's come up to the center. And exhale, we're going to twist towards the left. So the left arm's going to draw forward, right arm drawing back. And breathe. Inhale up to center. Now on the exhale, both arms are going to draw back. Breathing into our shoulders. On each exhale, let's just gently draw our navel in and up. Now inhale, lift. And exhale, let's release. You can set your towel or your strap off to the side. Feet are about hips distance apart still. Rooted through the four corners of our feet. Peel those shoulders down and back as you inhale, reach up. And on the exhale, hinging halfway down. So it's like your torso kind of will rest on the legs. Inhale, we'll rise. Exhale and hinge. Inhale and rise. Exhale, hinging forward. And inhale, rising up. Good. Exhale, arms come down. And we're going to take our right ankle and place it right on above the left knee. Okay? So we're just kind of setting up kind of like we would for a revolved pigeon, which is a modified posture in yoga that we do on the mat, or this could be a modification for full pigeon. So we should automatically start to feel a stretch in our right hip and our low back and into the sciatic nerve. I would keep your right foot engaged, so flex it, and maybe take your right hand above your right knee, kind of up on your quad, and just press very gently, nothing hard, just pressing a little bit, engaging some more muscles here, and stretching a little bit further, and breathe. If you wanted to deepen this up a little bit, you could breathe in and exhale, kind of start to hinge the body forward. When you're ready, start to exhale, release, and then inhale, rise the body. Uncross that right leg, maybe extend it out a couple times, just bend that right leg. When you're good and stretched, put that foot down, and then we'll switch to the other side. So we're going to bring our left ankle up above the right knee, okay? Flex that left foot, heavily rooted at the start here in the sit bones. Maybe take your left hand above that left knee on the left quad and just kind of press and see if we're getting any stretch here. If we want to deepen it up a bit, on the exhale, hinging over the body or over the legs. Make sure we keep our shoulders away from the ears. And remember to breathe. Jaws are soft. Sending breath into hips and low back, as well as the sciatic nerve. Exhale, let's start to release. And we'll inhale, rising it up. Let's uncross. Take that left leg, extend it out a couple times, stretch the leg out. Once you're good and stretched, left foot flat to the floor or your pillow or bolster, shoulders open up. So peel those shoulders down and back. Let's inhale, lifting right arm up. Maybe take your left hand, place it on the base of the chair just to have stability. Take an inhale. On your exhale, we're just going to hinge towards the left side. Now keep your right sit bone rooted into the chair. Shoulders away from ears. Inhale, lifting all the way up. And let's exhale, right arm down. Maybe hang on to the base of your chair for stability. Lengthen on the inhale. Exhale, and just hinging towards the right side. Heavily rooting through the left sit bone. Filling up that left lung. Inhale, we'll reach all the way up. And exhale, hands coming down into prayer. Good. Now let's take our pillow or whatever we have under our feet and just kind of scooch it to the side. Scooch forward onto your chair so that you're on the edge of the seat of the chair. We're going to set up warrior two. So basically the legs are going to be just as they always are in warrior two. So I'm starting with my left leg bent at a 90-degree bend. Root through the four corners of your feet. So think about rooting through your big toe ball mound, your pinky toe ball mound, and then on each side of your heel. Our right leg is extending. Our toes are slightly pointed inward. Okay? Now check so that we're not rotating forward through the pelvis. So if you can see me here, I'm kind of doing that a little bit. So let's get neutral through the pelvis. Now bring the arms in. Maybe just reach your arms up to a T, rest your shoulders. And let's just take a couple of breaths here. Looking over left fingers. Exhale, we'll release it. Let the legs come in. And then swap your sides, okay? So that right leg's gonna be bent, left leg's gonna extend out. Take your time to set it up. We're right at the edge of the chair seat, okay? So be careful. Strong activation in the muscles of the legs. We still want a 90-degree bend through that right leg. So think knee stacked above the ankle. Root heavily through the four corners of the feet. Check the pelvis, make sure we're not rotating it, okay? So find that neutral pelvis space. Arms to a T, shoulders rest. I'm just looking over the right fingers. Couple of breaths here. Strong and powerful here in Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Feel energy as it feeds up from the tailbone. Up through your spine and then shoots out the arms through the tips of the fingers. Exhale, let the posture release. Let's bring the legs together. Have your feet about hips distance apart, rooted on the floor since we're scooched forward on the edge of our chair seat. Take shoulders down and back. Let's inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hinging forward. Let our arms just wrap around the legs. Head and neck relax. Let's just take a couple breaths here. soften through the jaws, through your shoulders. As you inhale, let's bring our hands up to the knees and lengthen through your spine. Kind of get a little mini back bend here. So just opening up through the shoulders, bringing a little curvature through the spine. Maybe drop the head back. Exhale, let's fold it all the way back down. The arms can just wrap around the legs, relax the head of the neck. On the inhale, maybe just bring your fingers down to the floor, flatten through the spine, lift the heart and look up. Exhale, we can fold all the way down. On the next inhale, let's bring our arms in line with the ears, and then inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, and hands to prayer. Good. All right, let's get up off the chair. We're just gonna do some balance. I generally do this posture in class quite often, but today we'll have the chair here to help us with balance. So just use one hand on your chair to help for stability. Bring your feet into Samastiti. So big toes together, about 2 or 3 inches between the heels. Okay, shoulders open up, so we don't want to slouch in. Okay, open up. On your exhale, just rise onto the toes. Maybe reach the arm that's not holding the chair up. And just take a couple of breaths here. Exhale, releasing it down. Good, shake out your feet if you need to. So just kind of walk it out. Now earlier we did like a revolved pigeon from our chair seat. We're gonna go to what I would call a full crooked leg posture for balance. It's like this revolved pigeon posture. So I want you to go ahead and root through the left foot, so heavily rooted. Keep your right hand on your chair. Let's take our right ankle above our left knee. Breathe. And when you exhale, sit. Okay, use the chair for support. Notice the difference on how the posture feels when we're doing it from the feet versus on our seat. Deep breaths here. Exhale, we'll release it up. We're gonna do the other side. So you can still just keep your right hand on the chair. We're gonna root heavily through the right foot. Take that left ankle above the right knee, find an inhale. Exhale and sit. Use the chair to support you. As you can see, my forearm is basically resting on the top of the chair. Heavily root through the feet. Heart is up. Okay, so we're not like this. We're up with the spine, nice and tall. Exhale, release up. Shake it up. And we'll meet back at our chair. Maybe have your pillow or your bolster for your feet. Heavily root through the 4 corners of the feet. Lift up your toes, shoulders open up. Scooch the booty back so that the chair is supporting your spine. Find an inhale. Reach those arms up high. And exhale, twisting gently to the left. Right hand to left knee. My left arm is basically holding on to the back side of the chair. Couple of breaths. Exhale, begin release. And inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, twisting to right. So let that right arm come behind the chair and grab the back side of the chair. Left hand to right knee, kind of on the outside of the knee. Let's breathe. And exhale, twist. Jaws are soft, breath still flowing. Notice how the mind's doing. Are we still rooted on the intention? I have everything I need. Exhale, find release. And we'll inhale, reaching all the way up. And exhale. Hands to pray. Good. Now, let's actually take the booty up towards the edge of the seat again. I apologize. We'll put our feet flat on the floor. I want us to just kind of bend our spine a little bit before we close up and finish practice. So I'm going to have my hands on the seat of the chair with my fingers just pointing forward, okay? Notice if that's okay on your wrist. Take an inhale and just curve through the spine, kind of like a mini back bend, drop the head back. Exhale, releasing it out. And inhale again. So bending through the spine, draw the head back. Open through the heart. Exhale, release it in. Let's do two more. Inhale, open it up. Curve through the spine. Exhale. Release it in. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see what my body is doing. So my hands are here. So I'm kind of resting back a bit on the hands. And then when we inhale, I'm opening up. Dropping the head back. Exhale and release it in. Two more. Last one. Good. I'm coming back up. Take a few moments here, a little mini Shavasana, a final resting posture. So just get comfortable, whether that's with your feet rested on your pillow or your bolster, whether the feet are flat on the floor. Maybe you cross your legs up, depending on what kind of chair you're using. Like my chair is nice and padded, so maybe I scooch to the side here, use my pillow underneath my feet still, and just kind of rest my head on the chair and on my arm. Just find what works and allow yourself a few minutes here to just relax. Take a moment and just be proud of yourself for today, taking time for self-care. Maybe the eyes are closed. Maybe just repeating in the mind, I have everything I need. Our intention for today, our mantra. moments to just start to bring some small movements back into the body. Maybe wiggle out your toes, your fingers. Maybe circle through your wrists, your ankles. When you're ready, we'll just meet back at a comfortable seat here on our chair. However you feel comfortable. For me, the most comfortable seat is pretty much cross-legged, so listen to the body. Open through the heart, shoulders. Maybe palms to the sky. And once again, reminding ourselves to be grateful for the day, for being able to have this space, even though it's virtual, to where we can take a moment to go within. Bringing our hands into prayer. Honoring the light within, the divine space and light that we all share. Remembering that space always, no matter who it is that we meet. Never ever forgetting what the divine light does. Uniting, connecting, making us one together always. Namaste. Thank you so much. See you for, I think, oh my goodness, day 10 tomorrow. Have a blessed day.